All right. Where's my YouTube? There we go. Okay. Hi, everybody. Let's see what we got here. Good morning. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Janelle. Good morning, Farrell. Hi, Megan. Hey, Jean. Good morning, Dorinda and Lisa and Denise and Kate and Jackie and Susan and Krista. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Janelle. Wait, weren't you over here? Good morning, Anna. Hi, Holly. Good morning, Stacy and Heath and Becky. Hey, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hey, Kelly. Hi, Anissa. Good evening, Sarah. If you're just popping on and you've never been here before, welcome. We're going to chat a little bit and then I'm going to pull some cards. I don't take questions for the cards, they're more collective. I do something called sensory card pulls where I give you 3 choices. You pick whichever one you're resonating with, and then I pull cards based off of those choices and you get your message. It's fun. It's fun. Hi, Allie. Good morning, April. Hi, Jessica. Yep, I'm caffeinating as well. Currently caffeinating. Okay, Cindy would love to know when she will find true love. I guess that's going to kick us off this morning. I love how I love how you guys love to razz me about that. Ooh, Jean, I'm sorry to hear you're having a rough morning. I'm sending you lots of love. If you need to talk, send me a message. Yeah. So what is it? It's Wednesday today. Monday was a bit of it was a bit of a thing, huh? It was intense with all those goddesses. Um, I don't know what we're in store for today. So I guess we'll just have to see. I'm using too much memory, which may cause the system to crash. Don't remind me. I don't even know what that means. Good morning, Jen. Hey, Christine. I don't do yes or no questions. It's more collective readings. Okay, Cindy? Oh. I don't do anything on that phone except, what you call it? Do stream TikTok on that because it's my old phone. So Ricky says that Venus retrograde is kicking your butt. So I have some news for you guys about that. Basically, if you want to be like specific about it, we're in the shadow, the pre-shadow of Venus going retrograde in Capricorn. And so, I don't want to alarm anybody, but you haven't hit it yet, but you're already getting a flavor of the areas of your life that are going to be affected by this retrograde. And again, it's not a short retrograde. It's going to be about a year and a half. So tuck in. On that note, after the thing this morning, oh my God, my brain. After Coffee and Magic at 9:30, I'm holding the first information session for Sex, Love, and Your Body, which is an 8-week workshop that's going to help you kick off this Venus retrograde and really do a deep dive into your relationships with yourself, with others, with your body. Oh my God, sorry, did I freak you guys out? Drink a little coffee, it's fine. Just take a deep breath. Anyway, I'm doing the first free information session on that at 9:30 this morning. If you want to join, either send me a DM and I'll send you the link, or you can register for it. There's a link in my profile and in my stories. If you hit the linky thing, there's a session at 9:30 this morning, and then there's a session on Sunday evening if you want to learn more about what it's like to be working with me in an 8-week session and what we're going to be talking about and learning for this Sex, Love, and Your Body workshop. So it's very pertinent to the current astrology, and it's going to be, these are themes that we're going to be working on, um, right, of 2023. So I used to have the dates written here in front of me. Let me just find that. Mm, get them dates. Yeah, it's the 29th of 2022, but I am not, and I'm sorry for this morning. I'm not caffeinated this morning, but there's something else that is, what is it? Shoot. Do you guys remember talking about it? I don't know. When I get it together later during the 9:30 session, we'll talk about it, but it's something that's going on until 2023. That is squaring the Venus retrograde and continuing that theme of relationships. So whatever is being pulled up right now is going to be the theme for the next year and a half, and it's 2023, not 22. So we'll get into that at 9:30. I'll pull up my notes and then we can talk about it. But this is a big transit for all of us because it collectively, we're looking at relationships to self, we're looking at relationships to abundance and all of these different things. But for us right now, we're learning how to do relationships in new ways. So it's gonna be something. Um, hang in there. So remember, it's going retrograde on the 19th, but also what else is happening this weekend? Full moon in Gemini, retrograde on the 19th, and then we have winter solstice on the 21st. So we're like ramping up with some pretty huge energy. And so that's not just what you're feeling. You're also feeling the full moon in Gemini. You're also feeling solstice energy coming through. So it could be a lot of things. It could be so many things. This full moon coming up, we're having our call, Inner Sanctum members, on Friday night. This is going to be a really good full moon, actually, because we haven't had a traditional, like you know, classic full moon in quite a while. So it'll be really nice to actually feel that. It'll be nice to feel that. It'll be nice to feel that, like, not normal, but uh, classic. It's going to be a classic full moon, and I'm excited for it because when we had all of the eclipses, that really wasn't the same kind of moon energy that we're used to. Like usually with a full moon, it's time to release things, but it hasn't been during the moon cycles the way it usually was with all the eclipses. But now we're releasing like, whoa, right? And yes, Rose is reminding us that Chiron is going direct on the 19th. It's a lot. We have a lot of things going on. I'm working all weekend because it's a busy one. So I'll see some of you for the moon call on Friday night. And again, if you'd like to join me at 9:30 this morning, we're going to have a free info session talking about the sex, love, and your body 8-week workshop that's coming up. We have a date that's starting. It's January 11th, and it's going to be fun. There's only 20 seats in there, so see if it's for you. All right, let's go ahead and get cracking on this because the cards are really feeling it. I think it's Friday, Cindy. If you go in the Inner Sanctum app and hit the moon call thing, just click on that and you'll see what date is on there. It should be up on there. I don't know if you can tell, but my brain's real scrambled this morning, which means that a lot of information's coming through. Like I'm losing all dates and facts and stuff like that I usually have fairly handy. I'm not stressing it. I don't think I'm having a stroke or anything. It's just the energy's coming in a lot this morning. So it should be an interesting day. Should be an interesting day. Thank you, Kate. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like the app. All right. So let's get started. Today, let's see. What am I feeling this morning? Janelle wants cupcakes. Jackie wants dog. Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Janelle, but cupcakes and dogs, I'm gonna choose dogs because dogs don't give me a stomachache. So we're gonna go for dogs this morning. Okay. I'm gonna give you three different types of dogs, and you can choose which type of dog you're feeling more res. I'm so sorry. We're not doing dogs this morning. I'm so sorry, Jackie. Remind me and we'll do dogs on Friday, hopefully. We're doing types of closets this morning. So I don't even know what types of closets mean. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're doing types of closets. So, do you want to give me some types? I can't even think of any closet type. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, we got it. All right. Are you ready? I'm going to give you three types of closets, and you're going to tell me which one resonates most with you. Okay. A coat closet. And I'm just going to give you some information on this particular coat closet. It's a coat closet that is in the entryway when you walk into a house. So it's a small coat closet near the front door. So coat closet. We've got a pantry where you store food. And then the third is a walk-in closet. A real nice one with lots of shelves and stuff. Okay? So we've got a coat closet. We've got a coat closet, a pantry, and a walk-in closet. So, what kind of closet are you feeling this morning? Pop that in the comments, and I'm gonna drink a really big sip of my coffee. Like, what the heck? I would have preferred to do dogs. Okay, thank you, Cindy. So, apparently our call is Saturday the 18th at 6 p.m. So that's when I told you I don't have any ability to do the dates and things. So that's why it's already scheduled and you don't have to listen to me. You can just like look at it. So again, Kate says I don't want to walk back in the closet. I know. I'm so sorry. Pick the pantry. The food's in there. Oh my god, I'm stuffy too. Oh my god, you guys with your closet jokes. Okay. If you're just joining us, we're about to do sensory card pulls. You're choosing from one of three closets or more than one closet if you're feeling extra closety today. You're choosing from a coat closet, a pantry, or a walk-in closet. Okay? Those are your three. What kind of closet are you feeling most resonant with this morning? I'm gonna start shuffling for you guys. I'm gonna start shuffling for you guys from the Wisdom of Avalon deck by Colette Baron Reed. Okay, well, it's not your pantry. It could be any pantry, like one of those beautiful pantries that you see on TikTok, right? That make no sense to me whatsoever. It's like, who has this time? Yeah, exactly, Kate. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time in that closet. I'm sorry, Lisa. And don't let me forget that I would love to, if it makes sense at the end, to do a collective card pull also from this at the end of this for everybody. I'm also going to choose the walk-in closet because you can walk in, it should be easy to walk out, right? It's in and out. So we'll just go with that. So again, if you're just joining, we're doing closets this morning. Choose whichever closet feels most resonant with you, coat closet, pantry, or walk-in closet, and drop your choice in the comments and we'll see what happens. And yeah, I don't know how we went from those fierce goddesses on Monday to these closets, but that's the energy for you, you know. Just a reminder, if you're just jumping on, I'm doing a free info session at 9:30 for my next 8-week workshop that's going to be on sex, love, and your body. So if you're interested in that. What? Erin says her walk-in closet has a jacuzzi and lots of books. Okay. This sounds like the start of a movie that I'm into. All right. I feel like that's what we do in the morning. Just wake y'all up. You paying attention? Oh, okay. I'm ready to get this started. All right. Coat closet people. You ready? Let's see what your story is. Oh man. You made it, Freddie. How's Nicaragua? We missed you last night. All right, pick your closet, Freddie. You're choosing from a coat closet, the pantry, or a walk-in. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. All right. For those of you who chose the coat closet, here's your story. No surprise that with closets we would find ourselves with the frog again. So the frog, the dog, and the water fairy. So what's your story? Coat closet people. All right. So first we're just gonna talk about this again because this energy coming back isn't honestly shocking the way that we've been feeling and the way that 12-12 portal affected us, right? It's like, okay, there's even more stuff coming up for releasing, coming up for letting go of. And you've really this is another reminder because you've already had a lot of reminders. Even for me, like I think sorry, if you've chosen coat closet and you've been here a minute, yeah, I've probably pulled this card for you before. You've probably gotten the frog more than once, right? So what is it that you are holding on to, like with the death grip, that is clogging up your energy? That's making the flow not flow. And how are you pretending or putting a spin on that it's not what it is? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't need to let go of that because here's the reasons why, when in fact that's not true. Clear out your closets. It literally says cleaning house and releasing emotional baggage. Clear it out, let it go. There's other stuff that needs to come through, and this is gumming up the works. You also have the dog. Okay. The dog is all about loving yourself. And also, this dog wants to remind you about having fun in the present moment. We are so good at stealing our joy because we love to think about the past and the future, and we just completely miss the present. The dog is a present entity. A dog lives nowhere but the present moment. That is the advice for you today. And then you have the water fairy. And this is all about your emotions and your feelings. And again, you're getting this because you may have a bit of a relationship disconnect between you and trusting your feelings and emotions. Maybe you are too emotional, over emotional, and you haven't trusted your emotional response for a long time. And that has created a disconnect in your body as well. And that's something we're going to talk about at 9:30 because it's something we're going to be working on for 8 weeks during the Sex, Love, and Your Body workshop. It's a huge connection. But the water fairy is here to remind you that your feelings and emotions are a guidance system. They're not there to cause you problems and plague you and be annoying. This is a guidance system. Okay, so that is your coat closet. If you're just joining, we're doing closets this morning. So the other two choices are pantry and walk-in closet. So, drop your selection in the comments. I hope that coat closet resonated with you guys. Pantry. All right. So next up we have pantry. I'm shuffling for the pantry. Now remember, as with all the card pulls, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If a message for a different closet resonates with you, then just take it. It's totally fine. Use your internal guidance system with that. All right, guys, here we go. We're doing the pantry. Okay. This looks familiar too. All right, so if you chose pantry, here is your story. You've got the Merlin, you've got the wealth card, and you've got the restriction. Okay. The Merlin is echoing a sentiment that I've been saying to you guys a lot. And also I'll say it to you again. Stop asking what's going to happen. Stop asking what's going to happen. Start asking, what am I going to make happen? What am I going to do? When you ask what's going to happen, you default yourself into a lower energy that allows other energies to take the driver's seat. You're at the whim of the energies. When you step into the driver's seat and say, this is what I'm going to make happen, you become a creator and you start manipulating energy around you through the powers of manifestation. We all have this ability. You are all constantly working with energy, whether you're conscious of it or not. It actually doesn't matter. The trick is, if you're conscious of it, then you are actually controlling that. But if you are not conscious of it, it's defaulting. Okay? No defaulting. And I'm going to address this comment here. Darrow's saying, but I cannot make it happen. It's the other one that must. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not asking you to control, influence, or guide other people's desires or actions. That's not your business. But your business is not to ask what's going to happen, but to step in front and say, this is what I'm doing. Okay? The Merlin is an action card. It's a masculine driving force energy. It is not sitting back. Okay? You've got the restriction and the wealth card. And here's the thing. Restriction is coming here and is blocking the flow of abundance. What is the restriction? Each of you have a different name for this, right? But this is a little bit goblin energy. This is whatever it is that makes you think that you don't deserve or it's not possible to have a steady flow of abundance in your life, whatever abundance may mean to you. Okay? It's not always money. Money is currency. It is one aspect of energy and flow, but it's not everything. But ask yourself what this is. What's your restriction? What's the thing in your mind that you've put in place that is blocking you from this? Okay. Restriction is highly connected to perception. So if you believe that you're not worthy of good things, then you are going to make that true. Okay. It's really important for all of us right now, to realize that we are so very much more a part of this creation than we realize. And as soon as you make that understanding and have that connection, things start to shift for you, because how do you influence? You change your behaviors, right? Your actions and your behaviors affect the energy around you, and it's a trickle down effect. So that is what you are being asked to focus on, which is a message that's kind of pulling through from the first set of cards as well. So that is your pantry message. It's interesting because the cards this morning and the energy of these messages is so different from the energy on Monday. Like Monday was like divine feminine, like really intense divine feminine energy, and this is such a I don't know, it's very pragmatic. It feels very pragmatic. So, it's very interesting. All right. Next up. Next up is the walk-in closet. Let's see. Let's see what energy is happening for that one. All right. Did like no, not everybody. I see like plenty of people chose pantry. Sorry. Did you enjoy that? All right. All right, walk-in closet people, here we go. Oh, for fuck's sakes. They're just like not they're just like not cheerful this morning, which is fine. We can't always be sunshine and rainbows, but Jesus. Okay, so if you chose walk-in closet, this is your story. You've got the movement, you've got the risk, and you've got the fear. Woo, what a week. Yay. So walk-in closet people, which I'm also walk-in closet people. So that also, sorry about that. Definitely doing the things. Let's talk about, I don't even know which one we should talk about first because this is crazy. Okay. Okay. Walk-in closet people. Here's the thing. You are like, what's that saying? You're on the precipice of greatness. You know that saying? You are on the edge of the cliff, and the motorcycle gang is behind you, and you have to decide if you're gonna jump. And you don't really want to decide it because there's a part of you that doesn't trust your own decision making. Okay? That's the fear. You were thinking, you were thinking that what your fear was of the unknown. You may have convinced yourself that that's what your fear is and that's what your hesitation is. But the fear is really that you don't trust your decision making. You don't trust that your choices are going to lead to something big and good and happy for you. Because somewhere along the line, you were made to believe that your decision-making process is inherently flawed. What a mind fuck. Like, do you feel it? Like, so let's just all hold on a second. Like, just hold on a second. Why don't you trust your own decision making? Why? What's the reason? And what happens now at this point in your life if yet again you pull back from the cliff and you go back? because you can't trust yourself to do what you feel deep inside of you is what needs to happen, right? What happens this time if for the 500th time you don't trust yourself? The movement is here. In fact, it's probably feeling really overwhelming to you right now. The movement is here, and it probably feels really overwhelming. In fact, in this energy, it's probably really difficult to even feel excited because it just all feels overwhelming, right? And I empathize with that because it's hard. But the fear is crippling. Yet, it's not what you thought it was. Okay? And here's something that you need to know about fear. Here's something that you need to know about those voices in your head that tell you, no, no, here's all the reasons why we can't do this, and here's why it's going to fail, and here's all the crazy shit that might happen. Here's what you need to know about all of those things. They aren't based in a place of love or freedom. They're based in a place that's trying to control you, that's trying to manipulate you. People who are operating on a fear based system are very easy to control because they're always fucking scared, right? When you're scared, you can't even think, right? When you're scared, you're like, all right, how do I just not die? And if the way you're living life is, how do I not die? You're not asking, how do I live? You're just trying not to die. And so you are going to grasp at the lowest hanging fruit. You are going to listen to whatever anybody tells you to do that seems to have their shit somewhat in order, right? Because you just want to not die and you don't trust your own decision making. You're at a point right now where that's just not working. There's not space for it anymore. Your self-doubt, right? Your lack of self-confidence, we don't have space for it anymore. We need you to step in. We need you to move into that space, okay? So if you chose Walkin Closet, or even if you didn't, because this honestly feels like a message for each and every one of us, we're right there. You've worked so hard. You've done so much. Go. See what happens. Promise you, on the other side of trusting yourself is not going to be something worse than not trusting yourself. Okay? I promise. So, that is your walk-in closet message. Again, I invite you to join me at 9:30. I'm having a free info session on the 8-week workshop, Sex, Love, and Your Body. This is all of the stuff we are going to be working on. Okay? So, join me, 9:30. It's going to be a Zoom session. You can ask questions. I'll tell you all about it. Now, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere because we have one more thing for you. I'm going to shuffle slowly because I feel like you need to just absorb that, right? So just absorb it, and I'm going to shuffle slowly. And there's one more card that's going to come out, okay? It's a big week, y'all. It's a big week. Again, I'm sorry, I was wrong when I said that the full moon call was on Friday. It wasn't. It's on Saturday at 6 p.m. Okay? For Inner Sanctum members. If you don't know what Inner Sanctum is, well, you should find out. You can go grab my app. It's called Inner Sanctum in the Apple Store or the Google Play Store, and you can learn more about that. Or you can just go to my website, sarahmala.com, or click the link in my profile to learn more. But basically, Inner Sanctum is a way for a lot of people to be able to connect with me and with each other. And we do a lot of work with reprogramming, rewiring, and working with the energy. So we have 2 live calls a month, and it's very accessible. And it's a way to kind of get this as a routine in your life. So if you would like to join us, You can try that for a free trial, free 5-day trial. Again, it's innersanctum.me, my website. There's a lot of places to go to. Send me a DM, whichever, and you can learn more about it. All right, you ready? I'm pulling a collective card from the empath activation thingy. I'm really liking this deck. It's brand new. Let's see what it is. Oh boy. Look who it is. So this is the this is the card. So when I went to go purchase this deck, there was an open copy, and so I love to get my decks that way and just kind of like shuffle through and see which card comes out, and if it like speaks to me, then I know maybe we're supposed to go home together, you know. And this is the card that I pulled for myself that was like so spot on that I said, okay, this card deck is coming with me. So it's number 11. It's the spiritual crucible. It's going to be a light read, so just know that. It's going to be a fun time. Okay. All right, you ready? Oh, Lord. Beloved one, you are emerging from the spiritual crucible, a time in your life of intense pressure, concentrated forces, and an opportunity, chosen or forced, to release the impurities in your life. These contaminants might be poisonous belief systems, outdated values, draining relationships, dysfunctional behaviors, a dissonant job, or inauthentic ways of being. What remains of you now, after this accelerated growth cycle, is a more pure, authentic, and refined version of yourself. The oracle of the spiritual crucible is here to tell you that this period of upheaval is closing and easier days are ahead of you. In scientific terms, a crucible is a small container, usually metal or ceramic, designed to withstand high heat. The substance placed in the crucible is heated to an extreme temperature, typically for the purpose of separating or burning off impurities. This period of difficulty you are emerging from served that purpose for you. Like gold, a precious metal, you, a precious being, were tested in the fires of the spiritual crucible and emerged with a new, enriched, and purified core. The process is part of the construct of the current Earth School, which your soul knew when it chose to incarnate this lifetime. As a result, you are vibrating at a much higher frequency, and your light body is in the process of integrating this new vibration of light through the refinement of heartache, disappointment, unmet expectations, loss, unexpected events, or chaos. Your cells have been alchemically transformed. You do not think the same way you did before. You do not hold the same beliefs. Your values have dramatically changed. Your perspective has risen. Your gaze has widened. You are anchored more firmly in your true essence. You possess a wisdom, a steadiness, a sureness, and grace that only a person who has survived intense, ego stripping initiation can exude. Your very understanding of yourself has metamorphosed. Dearest celestial earth walker, have you taken the time to reflect on just how far you've come? Have you given yourself the gift of acknowledging this journey and blessing the crucible? It might seem odd or challenging to appreciate a thing that seemed to cause so much pain, grief, and chaos. Yet it is precisely these conditions that combined to transform you into this upgraded, discerning, and more confident you. Even the wisest among us cannot see all outcomes or that everything that occurred during your time in the fire served a specific purpose. Blessing the what who neutralizes any charge that might still exist in your emotional body. Accessing gratitude gives your heart the opening to purge any remaining grief over what has metaphorically or literally died. You are brave. You are determined. You are a spirit with a bold and willing soul. Your devotion to your healing and growth is to be commended. Take the time to love yourself, to celebrate yourself, to marvel at what you endured, to admire the person who came out on the other side. Don't stagnate there. Process what still needs to be processed so you can extract every last precious drop of wisdom, perspective, and compassion from what transpired. Give yourself time to integrate all of it through loving self care and downtime. This seemingly barren time will produce abundant fruit. You have much to offer, and you are now in a position to bring your unique contribution to the world in a new and potent way. All right. So that's um that's your card for today. You've had lots of messages this morning. I will post this in the in Inner Sanctum. If you go get the app, I'm going to actually post this card in the main feed so everybody can read it. So go to Inner Sanctum. It'll be in the main feed, and I'll also put it in my stories on Instagram so you can find it there if you don't follow me on Instagram. Again, 9:30. If you would like to join us for a free information session on the next 8-week workshop with me, Sex, Love, in Your Body, come join me. Send me a DM or find the link in my bio and sign up, and you'll get the link. And I'll see you in 15 minutes. All right. I love you guys. Mwah. Goodbye, YouTube.